Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Something a bit different this time. We've got two races. We've got a touring car race, which is a short one. That's on screen now. It's got some funny moments. And a race in B class, which is at Hakone. So we're going to start off with the first sector at Silverstone. And as you can see, I'm on the left hand side, round the outside of the MG. But then this guy, let me tell you, he's going to be the star of this video, star of the show. Fast Piano, what a legend. Anyway, we are finding ourselves back up the inside of Nico in the MG at this tight, long left-hander. And then he's spun out, I don't know what his name is, Donut. So Fast Piano's taken me out and taken Donut out. So I was thinking, what's the point of being very nice with my overtakes? I'm just going to force it past him. It will be clean, but it will be a forced overtake. So we're down the back straight here now, and I'm thinking, where can I get this guy? Where can I overtake him? I'm too far back as it stands here, but I get a nice dive on the inside there, power it out, and I'm very close. And I'm thinking, in this S-bend, I'm just going to hold back, take my time, and try and get a good drive down the back straight. He runs it deep there. I make a bit of contact just to let him know that I'm still unhappy with his turn 3 antics. He runs very wide there, oversteering the car, parks it up the inside of him, and let's see what happens here. What do you think, boys? Have a guess. You're wrong. I mean, you're right, but you're wrong. I get a penalty, and our kid, nearly, he couldn't handle it. I mean, he tried, and he tried, and he tried, but he failed miserably. That is what they call karma. At the beginning of lap 2, into the first right-hander and then the left, Phoenix is in first, just shy of 2 seconds ahead. 2 laps, all it is a second a lap. Can I do it in the pug? Let's find out. Sector 1 is nearly complete into this tight left-hander, and I'm getting a taste of his exhaust fumes. I want it. So we're going to knuckle down now, boys. We're going to speed up down the straight, as you can see there, put the NOS on into this left-hander here. Very difficult corner. Many lines to take through there. You can do the double apex I did there, or you can do one apex at the very end. Either or, there are many ways to take it. 1.5, 1.4, that time is coming down. Down straight we are pretty much just a tiny bit quicker, so we must have a lower downforce setting than him. I think he's in the Honda, I think it's in the Civic, so it's a solid car in touring cars. I think a lot of people do tend to use it, so I don't know if it's because it's got better tyre degradation or what, I don't know, but people use it. And a lot of the time you do see it at the top end of the pack. So we're 1.3, 1.4, we can see the time going up, but we're not bothered. In corners like that, especially in the wet, it makes no difference. As you can see, we're back down to 1.2, 1.1, 1 second. I know this gap is going to claw back very quickly. We've got a lovely drive coming out of this corner here. We are within touching distance now, in my opinion, less than a second to go. And I believe there is a chance for the Peugeot to grab the gold medal. All I've got to do is be calm, behave, and don't do anything stupid. It's in the wet, it's in front-wheel drive cars, so we do have a bit more stability when it comes to corner exit with the front wheel, but we do also suffer a lot of understeer, so we do need to be careful on corner exit. Anyway, we've knocked that time gap down to just over half a second. We're on him, boys. We are on him. We're going to slam it into this right-hander here now. We're going to keep it a bit tighter than he does there on the exit. He's using all of the track, which on some corners is useful, but not that corner, I don't think. He's using, again, all of the track, and it's... Oh, we're close, boys. We are close. Nice little corner cut from him there. Don't think he gets a penalty for it. Nope. And we're going to go for a lunge. We're going to go for a do or die overtake up the inside, and we're going to keep it as tight as we can to this inside apex to avoid a cutback. Mission accomplished, boys. Absolutely smashed it there. I can see him on the proximity there, having a look and a sniff up the inside, but he hasn't got the capabilities in that Honda to get it parked up there. Either way, we're on the back straight now, and I'm hoping if I can get this corner smashed off, the confidence levels will still be high, and I will continue to just power away. Anyway, into this right-hander, we keep it in fourth, dabbing the brakes, as you can see there down at the bottom right telemetry. We use all of the apex on the corner exit, 0.6 seconds. The time has increased by a tenth. And at the finish line, the overall distance is 2.8 seconds. An absolute solid performance there from the Peugeot, but let's get on to race number 2. Race number 2, as mentioned earlier, we're in the Citroen DS3 in B-Class, Hakone. This car is absolutely not built for this track. It is a front-wheel drive car, but it does not have any legs whatsoever. One of the slowest cars that I have ever used on Hakone. Either way, we're going to try and do what we can in this little black and orange machine. We've got some good cars. We've got the Opel Kadett S2000s. We've got that absolute missile there, that Porsche. We've got some Mustangs in here. We've got some decent cars. Carnage there between them two. We've got a BMW here on the right, powering past. Me and the S2000 have just given enough space to sneak through the inside. He doesn't. The Mustang just fires through. No problems for him whatsoever. And the BMW's forced me over to the curb. That curb on the left is brutal. I'm sure you have all experienced braking on that curb. It does not like it whatsoever. And either way, I think we've made a decent start. We're in 4th place, so we're not too far off the podium. That curb there was trying to upset me as much as it could, and it nearly succeeded. That Mustang is completely sideways into that fast left-hander, and we're rocking and rolling. Game froze, no idea what occurred there, but then apparently this BMW appeared back in front of me. But people say that the game's fixed and in its best state, so I have to agree. Well, we have to agree to disagree, I'm afraid. Down the back straight, we're going to sneak up the inside of that BMW. That is magical. This Opel on the left is powered by rocket fuel. He clipped that curb, what I was on about earlier. When you brake on that, it just throws you into the corner. Not ideal at all, but fortunately enough, his mistake was my gain. Anyway, we use that curb on the outside. We've got the magical BMW right on my tail, and I'm just thinking I just need to keep it safe here. I do have the top end grunt on him, I think, but acceleration wise, I'm literally nowhere near, as you will find out down this start straight. So we are ahead, we're 0.2 seconds ahead. Nothing wrong with my corner exit there, I'll be honest. I thought it was okay, and as you can see, the time's coming down, his headlights are getting brighter, and he just fires through round the outside of me. There's nothing I can do but just park it on the inside here. Roman, you're going to have to go around the long way, mate, I'm afraid. Keeping the car as tight as I can to the inside of the track. Beautiful line there from me. Quality defended. Quick look behind just to see what we've got, and I think there was an S2000, and we've still got that BMW. That BMW is just right on my tail already, looking and sniffing for a way through. So I just run my line, let him just do it. He can do the work. You know, his car's quicker than mine acceleration wise, but look, as you can see here, as soon as he gets to about 135, 140, I'm there or thereabouts. That S2000s must be an A-class, because no way can a car be that quick and that grippy in a class. Bit of a do or die there from Roman, or Romanovic, or however you want to say his name. Did upset me ever so slightly, and the Kadett tried to sneak up the inside, launched his attack. Great placement there of his Opel. I had nowhere to go. I just had to try and defend as much as I can. He absolutely storms past me through acceleration. I'm driving this DS3 as hard as I can. He nearly rolled it, and I saw it coming. I just slammed on the brakes, let him go through, and Big Jam was in a bit of a jam, but that's pretty much the race. You know, he managed to power past me down the back straight, and it was a fun race nonetheless, boys. Got a penalty for clipping the wall there on the outside, and yeah, decided to chew the wall itself. So they're the lap times. That Mustang was absolutely outrageous, and there's not much else I could do in this Citroen. GG's all around, boys.